Good morning! We're going to Dunleary today. I'm so excited.
Cracking.
Ready to go to Dunleary?
Yes, indeed.
Rainy days don't seem so wet. Stormy nights don't stay. From the moment that we met, you were worth the wait.
We made it to Dunleary.
This could be the best thing that I'll ever know.
It's so pretty.
Talk for hours and never slept.
There's a gorgeous library here I'm coming back to. But
You watch the sun as it slowly crept
anyhow,
from the horizon to the place we met. Oh, this could be the best thing that I'll ever know.
probably. It's another day. We're taking mom to the National Gallery. I've already gone and been before. Hi girls, we're back from our little art stint. I'm here to give you a little holly haul. You guys are so welcome. Okay, first of all, stopped on the way home. Oh, we went to Carluccio's for dinner. Love Carluccio's. Shout out to Mr. Antonio. He's the nicest server ever. But love Carluccio's. I had the pizza, prosciutto pizza. And then I got me a little sweet treat on the way home. I got Rice Krispie Ooey Gooey, and then I also got some sour Skittles because I was craving something like that. You know what I really wanted? I really wanted a sour Percy Pig, but I settled for what I settled for. Okay, so yesterday we went to George Street Arcade, I think is what it's called. It's a little like shop hall, and they have like food there. and they have a little bookstore, like used and like historic rare books. And my mom suggested me reading from this author, so I picked this up because they had it there, and I wanted to support the local person instead of buying from like a bigger bookstore. So it's called Minding Frankie. And then today we went to the art museum, as you guys saw, but guess what I finally have? We went to this hair salon because it's the only place I could find in Ireland that sells keratos. Oh, whoa, it's falling. There we go. There she is. I am needing her. If you guys saw my hair today in the vlog, she's a mess. I also got the conditioner, Lux, treated myself for both. And then I think that's it. But it did look like a promising hair salon, so I might have to go back and get my hair done there. And then I've been wanting to try ttyl. I think that's how you say it. I think it's, yeah, it is a French brand. And I saw this is at Hakey's Pharmacy. They have all the French skincare there. And the other day I saw that they had the Viner Perfect for the actual price it should be and not the American price. It's like literally a $20 or $30 difference. And I've been wanting to try it, and then I saw they had this gift set, and for 39 euros I could test it out. I've used this before, and I needed a new setting spray anyway, so it felt like a win-win. And then I'll test out the Viner Perfect, see if I like it. And then it also came with a detox mask. Let's see, what are the names of it? Instant Detox Mask, Brightening Dark Spot Serum, and Beauty Elixir. And the Beauty Elixir is what you can also use to set your makeup. So, slay. I'm not feeling my hottest, so I'm gonna shower and go to bed. It's like 9 o'clock, and I'm probably gonna read a little bit. So I'll update you guys if I read anything. I have been listening to Dick Van Dyke's audiobook. I already forgot the name of it. Still going, yeah, 100 Rules for Living to 100, and it's really good so far. I also just got approved for 2 more books, so I finished Never Ever. You guys saw like my full reading vlog that I finished that. Then I just got approved for An Academic Affair and Lost in France. They both sound really good, and I'll update you guys on that. But I'm gonna try to finish the audiobook tonight or tomorrow, and also have a few physical books I want to read. I actually think I'm gonna start Geneva Rose's book because she always gets me out of my little slumpies, so I might do that tonight. We'll update you guys. Okay. Hi girls, what's up? Okay, we have had a chill reading day. I'm currently watching Haley Pham's video, also reading, and that's basically all I've done today. I slept in today. We're all feeling a little under the weather. My dad, I think the most. I've kind of felt this way for like a few days now, and I pushed through yesterday and the day before to go do stuff because I don't want to miss like doing stuff with my parents while they're here. But today I slept in until 11 and I needed the rest. So that's what we've done today. I am reading currently Crazy Spooky Love. Also, today is November 1st, which is so crazy because it means it's Christmas. It's not so cray. Anyway, I still listening to Dick Van Dyke's audiobook. I haven't finished it. I'll probably try to finish that later today. Or it actually is later today. It's math. 4:36. I'm trying to teach myself military time. Because I did not when I lived in London, and it was just such a pain to try to figure out. So trying to teach myself military time. Anyway, I don't really have many updates. It's been a great week. We did a lot of fun Dublin things. we were like so go traveling and doing things around Dublin that I hadn't had time to go casually do things I wanted to do. So like we did that a couple days ago. We went to Bunsen, went to Georgia Street Arcade that I wanted to do, shopped around. I went and explored Hodges Figgis, went to all the levels and everything. I'm still getting used to the bookstores here. I'm seeing everyone post like Barnes & Noble Christmas content, and I haven't seen anywhere that has like big Christmas displays yet, obviously because it's Halloween yesterday. And actually Halloween's apparently a big deal here. Kids get off the entire week for school, which is really cool. They were telling me about, but anyway, that's not the point. This week has been fun. We have done some more like casual things around Dublin, as you guys have seen. Sorry I haven't done much talking when we're out and about, mainly because I'm just trying to get as much content and get used to vlogging here. It's a little scary, I'll be honest. I know I'm gonna be a little more scared when my parents are gone, but I'm trying my best. So, oh, I was gonna tell you about the book. Okay, so apparently I love Elsie Silver, which, by the way, queen, please write another holiday book. I love her Christmas books. Winter in New York and One Day in December are two of my favorite Christmas reads, like, ever. I would say if I had to pick two ever, it would be One Day in December and The Santa Suit by Mary Kay Andrews. But anyway, so I've discovered since, like, reading her, I think reading her books, she's so far in her career released a Christmas book like every other year. So last year she released Winter in New York, so I'm hoping this means next December she'll release a new one. But anyway, I am very excited. I am loving it so far. I'm 52 pages in. I think it's about 5 chapters in, and it's really cute. What I didn't realize when I bought this is it was like published at the same time as the second book in the series. So this is Crazy Spooky Love and there's Kooky Spooky Love. So I'm reading this one first, obviously, because it's book number 1 and the one I bought, and then if I like it, I'll definitely be checking out the other book. Although I'm very on the edge of my seat ready to read holiday books, so I might have to mix those in. I have so many books that I'm reading at the moment. I keep getting approved. Well, when I first started NetGalley, I was like, there's no way I'm going to get approved for all these books, and so I just started applying to random books that I wanted to read, and I was like, there's no way they're gonna approve me. So now I'm getting approved for like all these books that I applied to, so I'm trying to balance like reading those and giving my feedback to them with reading the books I have with me. I started Female Fantasy. It is really good. I adore the cover so much. Anyway, in the book, something I like about the writing is it goes back and forth, because a big part of this book is she compares the guy she's dating to this fictional character from her favorite romance novel. And so it goes back and forth between the romance novel that she compares the guys to, that character in that book, the story itself. So that's something I found really interesting and like so far. I'm on page 43. Then I also pulled out One of Us is Dead by Geneva Rose, because I kind of want to read this, but I don't know. I'm going to try to finish Kooky Spooky Love and then decide what I want to read next, and I'll keep you guys updated. I actually cannot believe that my parents are only here for 11 more days. I'm so excited, and you guys are probably wondering, like, how's the job search going? I've applied to a few more jobs. We'll keep you guys in the loop. And that's basically it. Whenever it gets closer to my parents leaving, I do want to show you guys around where we've been staying, because I think it's such a cool area. I will be honest, on the weekends it's kind of like a ghost town, but it's been such a cool area and I really love it. We're like right on the water, which is super fun, and it's really easy to get to a bus station to get into town. So I'm gonna show you guys. I'm also very intrigued to see how it feels living more central to like city center and closer to the action, and see what I like more. And I don't know, I'm sad that my parents are going, but I am kind of excited to start getting out there and hopefully making some friends. I found a book club that I really want to go to. I don't know when it's going to be, but I'm going to try to force myself to go to the November one. And also the people of Ireland have just been so kind and gracious. I've met people on the bus. I've met them in the store. Like I met someone in an M&S that was like, oh, I'll take my number and I'll show you around once you get a little more settled. I was like, okay. So overall, everyone seems so kind and gracious, and I don't know, it just feels so surreal to be in the moment that I was like prepping for, and I'm very grateful. And I'm really trying not to like future trip about like, oh my gosh, I already know I'm never gonna want to leave Ireland, but enjoy my year here. So anyway, I'm so grateful. Anyway, okay, I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. I'm gonna get back to reading and I'll update you guys on the book. I figured I'd show you guys really quick everything I've gotten so far. It was so hard to find a duvet cover. We went to a few different places, also went to TK Maxx, and they had so many cute ones, but I couldn't find any in my size. So just really quick, like I will show you guys. It's kind of bland stuff, but I'm gonna get a throw. I'm gonna try to go to a few more TK Maxx's and maybe like Marks and Spencer's. This is what I landed on. It's just from Dunn's, their home section, and it's literally just a plain white duvet. If you know me, you know probably how horrible of an idea this is, but I'm not gonna be eating in my bed. So also from Dunn's, we did, what is the name of the brand? Francis Brennan. It's a little bit of a nicer duvet than the typical ones. It's not like duck or goose, but it is a silk fill duvet. This is like, I don't know if you guys can see it, but that's the name of it. Anyway, so I got that. Again, it took me forever to find pillows, but I finally found these that I really like from TK Maxx. As you can see, they're the hotel collection from Snuggledown, and although they're firm, they're like softer like the pillows I like. So yeah, anyway, that's everything we have so far for the apartment. My parents are getting bath towels, bath mats, and like bathroom stuff, like I said. So yeah.
Rainy days don't seem so wet. Stormy nights don't stay. From the moment that we met, you were worth the wait.
Loving it. I'm on chapter 11 now. I haven't read that much more, but it's really good so far. So we're going to explore the area. Okay, so we came to near Phoenix Park to the Irish Museum of Modern Art. We're walking over to the gardens, Royal Hospital Gardens. So gorgeous. This is part of Phoenix over there. Behind us is like the museum, and it looks a lot like Blenheim Palace, the one in the Cotswolds that Caitlin and I went to, on the inside court of it. But it's gorgeous out here. What do you think? It's beautiful. do a full debrief when I get home, but this was great. You guys have got to come. I haven't seen many people talk about it online. I just kind of found it myself. And look at these trees. Okay, we're back from the art museum. I thought I'd show you guys what I got because, for starters, probably the most expensive thing. International stamps. Wait, what do they look like? I didn't even look. There we go. Sending the postcards. That's for starters. Then I saw some art prints that I was gonna get to send my friend. Then I saw this, and this is like a super famous piece of Irish art. It's so gorgeous in person. Insert the photo of me looking at it the other day. And so anyway, figured that was good because she could use it like as a display if she really likes it. And then I got postcards. Mom has one of them, but I got these. Oh, also, if you don't know, if you're uncultured, this is my queen, Maya Angelou. The print is from 1975, photographed by Jill Kramnitz. And then this is obviously Miss Marilyn Monroe from How to Be a Millionaire, or How to Marry a Millionaire. And gorge. Anyway, but the most important part is they had the cutest, oh, I forgot. I got my mom this one. But they had the cutest Evil Eye incense candle, and I really wanted it, but I didn't buy it because I don't know if I can burn candles or not in my apartment. So we'll go back and get it if I can. But please look at this. Obsessed. It says The Very Tired Woman, a series. It's a notebook. So slay. Oh, let's not put Square on the way home. I got some Bueno bars. I'll come back and update you guys later on books because I did finish one of the 2 books. And maybe I'll finish the Crazy Spooky Love tonight. TBD. Hi girls. We're here for a book debrief and ending off the vlog. Okay, I had to take off the headphones because I can't hear myself. Okay, I just finished Crazy Spooky Love. Actually, I finished like probably an hour ago. And I've been sitting here writing some reviews. Should have been doing computer work, but I was not doing that. Anyhow, so we're following Melody Bittersweet. Basically, her mom and her grandma, who she lived with, all can see spirits and ghosts. And so she starts the girls' ghost busting agency, and she has her 2 sidekicks. Actually, wait, I don't want to give away the entire book. Well, that's not really giving her away. She is told to hire one of her 2 sidekicks, Artie, obsessed with Artie. And then her other sidekick is her bestie, Marina. And anyway, so basically on her 27th birthday, she decides to make her own ghost busting agency. And the book kind of follows her trying to figure out her first case. It is with the Scarborough brothers, and she's basically trying to solve the murder and get down to it and like what actually happened. And so we follow that as well as her balancing back and forth basically between her ex Leo Dark, who is also trying to figure it out, and the very annoying, very obnoxious Fletcher, who she may or may not be trying to fight off feelings for. And so anyway, it's really good. It was a part of a 2-book series. Oh, I haven't even decided what I was going to rate it because I haven't done a review for it. I would probably say it's like 3.75, 4. I don't know. It took me a little while to get like attached to the story and the character, so for that I'm thinking like 3.75. But I don't know. I really liked it. I don't know what I am. I'm trying not to be as harsh on like the reviews and stuff. So basically, 4 has been kind of like a standard lately of like, I really enjoyed it. It's a book I like, and obviously I'm hooked enough to buy the next book. But yeah, I can't really decide. I'm gonna go with a solid like 3.75 because it did take me a little bit to get to the characters, but I feel like the next ones will definitely be a 4. But anyhow, that's basically out on Crazy Spooky Love. Other book I read was Dick Van Dyke's new memoir that's coming out, 100 Rules to Living to 100, and oh my goodness gracious. First of all, thank you so much to NetGalley, and let me look at what the publisher was. Grand Central Publishing and Hatchet Audio, which I think is under the house of Grand Central. Anyway, the point is, thank you guys so much for the advanced reader's copy. It was so delightful. I listened to the audiobook, and so it was kind of like a double case of nostalgic and such fun, beautiful vibes, because Tom Bergeron, the old host of Dancing with the Stars, is who read it, and I just think about Tom Bergeron when I think about like old Dancing with the Stars. I also think about like watching it with my grandma and everything. And yeah, so I love that. I loved hearing from Dick Van Dyke and getting to hear the nitty gritty and the not so beautiful stories, and kind of owning the mistakes that he's made in his life. Every chapter was like a lesson or a rule to live by, and it was all so beautiful. He talked a little bit about his alcoholism in there, which obviously I relate to and love to hear anyone opening up about it. And there's just so many touching, beautiful parts of it. He talks about his love life, his grief, losing his partner, losing his daughter a little bit, not really. And I'm not gonna lie, the ending really got me. It was really hard for me not to cry on the bus. It was beautiful, and I think like because my grandma's like the most recent on my mind, it reminds me most recently of like my grandma, and he kind of talks about dying and like death and sort of the in-between you experience towards the latter years of your life, knowing that it's not that far in the distance. So he does talk about that in the last few chapters, and it was just overall such a beautiful book to listen to and read. And I definitely suggest to read it when it comes out. I think it comes out November 18th. So definitely go read it. I can't say enough amazing things about it. I love Dick Van Dyke as an entertainer, but to like see the behind the scenes and stories from his life was just so fun. So anyway, okay, I'm gonna end the vlog off here, starting a new one. And if you're watching this still, shout out to Maddie, because I think I have fallen victim to Bookmas, or at least Vlogmas. We'll see if I can do Bookmas. I don't know, but Vlogmas, maybe 12 days of Vlogmas. So anyhow, all right, I'll see you guys in this video. Love you.